us, our Muslims, to not sit or spend times on the roads. Why? So we do not look at that which is forbidden. He said, beware and avoid the roads. They said, the companions, oh, Allah's apostle, we cannot help sitting on the roads because this is the place where we meet and talk. He said, if you refuse but to do so, then pay the road its rights. They said, what is its rights, O Prophet of Allah? He said, lowering your gaze, refraining from harming people, returning greeting and enjoining that which is good and preventing that which is evil. Muslim ibn Hajjaj, the great narrator, collector of hadith, narrated the hadith of Abu Jarir. He asked Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, O Prophet of Allah, what should we do if our glance accidentally falls upon somebody forbidden to look at? He said, turn your eyes away. You see a lady haram to look at? He said, turn your eyes. What are you going to do? Turn your eyes. In another hadith, he mentions to Ali, do not follow the look with another, for the first is yours, but not the last. In other words, dear creatures, if you accidentally look at a lady, a strange lady, without intention, there is no harm. You are not sinning. However, if you insist on looking, you continue looking, the first look is not this. That's about 50 looks. The look is, astaghfirullah al-azim, not this. It's not like this. And Allah knows your intention. In another beautiful hadith he mentions, adultery has been written on man, the son of Adam, and he will achieve it without doubt. A man commits adultery with his eyes when he looks at a strange woman. The adultery of the ears is listening to sexual dialogue. The adultery of the tongue is to talk about sex. The adultery of the hand is catching that which is unlawful. And the adultery of the feet is going towards a strange woman. The heart, he continues as saying, ardently, passionately desires adultery. However, the sexual organs confirm or contradict that. Confirm or contradict that. Yes, it's a big trial, a big exam. One of the strongest exams on man. For indeed, Muhammad ibn Ismail al-Bukhari and Muslim ibn Hajjaj rahimahumullah ta'ala collected the hadith that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that I have not left behind me a more harmful tribulation for man than that of woman. It is hard, especially in our day where we are living in a society, in an environment, in a community where people are naked. It's the biggest trial, and the more time goes past, the worse it's going to get, the shorter it's going to get. The stronger the trial is going to become. This whole world, this whole life of ours is a test. These senses are exams. This sight is an exam. Are you going to pass or are you going to fail? So there is an alternative, a substitute. Allah Ta'ala makes it easy for man. He says clearly in Surah Al-Rum, verse 21, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُم مَّوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. And many signs, beautiful verse, brothers and sisters, is this, that He created for you wives from your own kind, from your own selves, that you might find repose in them. confidence, trust, love. And indeed in this is signs for those who reflect. And it says He placed affection and mercy in him, between the two of you. And indeed in this are signs for those who reflect. Man and woman, Allah created all humanity from one single soul. Allahu Akbar, one single soul. Think about your origin. One man. That's our essence, one man. And from him, or of him, was created his mate. And from the both of them, one man, one woman, scattered abroad, countless men and women. Countless, Allahu Akbar. Billions and billions and billions of people. وَاللَّهُ جَعَلَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا وَجَعَلَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَزْوَاجِكُمْ بَنِينَ وَحَفَدَةً وَرَزَقَكُم مِّنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ أَفَبِالْبَاطِلِ هُمْ يُؤْمِنُونَ أَفَبِالْبَاطِلِ يُؤْمِنُونَ وَبِنِعْمَةِ اللَّهِ هُمْ يَكْفُرُونَ. Allah created from your answer of wives. And He created from your wives for you sons and grandsons. And He provided for you blessings. Do they then believe in false deities, gods, and disbelieve in the favor of the Almighty Lord? Allah Ta'ala created two different sexes. This is the reality of man. Two different sexes. Man, woman. Why? For the fun of it? No. So they can provide company to one another, love one another, procreate children, and live in peace and tranquility to the commandments of Allah Ta'ala and the directives of our beloved Prophet Muhammad ibn Abdullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Listen to this beautiful verse. هن لباس لكم وأنتم لباس لهن. What a beautiful verse. They are a garment for you as you are a garment to them. It requires that a husband and wife live together as garments, meaning just as garments are used for what? For protection, for warmth, for concealment, for safety. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala expects that from a husband and wife. Beautiful. You wear your garment to protect you from the cold, to warm you. Likewise, you are like that to your wife, and she is like that to you. One feels oneself incomplete without the other. A man and a woman, a husband and wife, complement each other. They beautify, they perfect, they complete one another. This relationship is a spiritual relationship. It generates and sustains mercy, affection, compassion, love, kindness, mutual confidence. It also attains psychological, emotional, and spiritual companionship. Islam regards marriage, dear brothers and sisters, as a righteous act, an act of responsible devotion. For wallahi, he who marries has fulfilled half of his religion. So let him fear Allah Ta'ala regarding the remaining half. As Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned to us, when a man marries, he has fulfilled half of his religion. So let him fear Allah Ta'ala remaining with the remaining half. Likewise, marriage shields a person from illicit intercourse, such as fornication, promiscuity, gazing, which ultimately leads to all sorts of evil. We can say marriage is a fortress of chastity. As Bukhari and Muslim narrated the hadith of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, who said, we were young while we were with Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I had no money whatsoever. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to them, O young men, whoever among you is able to marry, should do so, for it help him lower his gaze and guards his modesty. And he who is unable, let him fast. Let him fast, for fasting diminishes sexual desire. But out there is a misconception where many people think that it is better to remain single. Do not get married. You cannot worship Allah better. She's going to hassle you and not allow you and prevent you